Going to St. Mildred's has made me who I am in basically every sense of the word. It showed me that I can speak up and I don't have to be afraid to be seen as just a girl in a field. I'm a person who is confident. Definitely the self-confidence, especially from a young age.
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading private and independent schools to bring you insights into school programs, culture, traditions, and leadership. This includes insights from parents, alumni, and administration. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
I think the best thing that I appreciated, and I really learned to appreciate after I'd left, was that it was one of those environments where there was nothing stopping you from doing what you wanted to do. So if you were interested in any type of extracurricular, whether that's athletics, artistic, like STEM based, anything like that, there were opportunities for you to do them. And that your teachers were super encouraging, your peers were really encouraging, and the environment all around was very empowering for you to do what you wanted to do. So for me, having gone to St. Mildred's for 10 years, it was one of those environments where I learned alongside my peers, and having an all-girls environment was very much something where we were all in it together looking to succeed. There was no like barriers systemically imposed on you. You were free to explore who you were as a person, and everyone who was there and working there and going to school there were all on the same path and we're all on the same journey to just letting women like become who they were in a way that was fostering like self-confidence and courage. If the school were a person, three traits I would say are empathy, um, it is encouraging, and it is reliable. Like it has your back when you need it. It understands that everyone's a person with their own needs. So it's got the empathy there. And it is someone that is just, cheering you on to chase your dreams. Definitely a sense of family. It's a smaller school, so you get to really know your peers, especially if you go there for many years, like I did. So it allows everyone to kind of work together to get where they want to be and in that kind of way. I believe the school is very much focused on setting women up for success from a young age. And I believe that they want to have women grow into people with purpose who are able to go out and change the world. The number of opportunities available at the school are very surprising, especially being a smaller school. You often think that that would have limitations, but there really is no limit to what you can do and what type of activities you can participate in. So for me, I was very involved in the school's robotics programs, but also the school was very encouraging when I wanted to try things that were in the athletic and arts department. So it made me a really well-rounded individual. As well, the global initiatives like trips for service learning, even co-op opportunities as early as grade 10, things like that. You wouldn't expect a small school to have all of those opportunities, but it really is like a sky's the limit kind of place. Going to St. Mildred's has made me who I am in basically every sense of the word. It showed me that I can speak up and I don't have to be afraid to be seen as just a girl in a field. I'm a person who is confident. Definitely the self-confidence, especially from a young age. That came from being in an environment where you had people around you encouraging you all the time to make mistakes, but to do it in a safe environment. So now, when I go to do things in the real world, it's very natural to me, even if it is requiring a little bit of courage. It also in like gave me the ability to be willing to try new things, even if I wasn't sure if I'd like them, because there were so many opportunities available that you could try anything you wanted to do. And if you didn't like it, there were other things you could go to instead. So in that way, it made me confident, it made me well-rounded. It made me very comfortable public speaking as well. There's lots of opportunities for girls from a young age to start public speaking. I remember starting grade 4, we were doing like public speaking contests, and I was talking about the Bermuda Triangle in front of my classmates, like really young, things like that. So now when it comes to giving presentations at school, when it comes to talking to colleagues, I'm able to get up and speak and know that, I have the foundations to be articulate in what I want to say. The things that I learned at St. Mildred's were fantastic, but they didn't necessarily prepare me for interacting with with boys as an all-girls school. So for me, that was a bit of a challenge. When I left and went to a co-ed school, it took a little bit of adjusting. So opportunities like that to maybe integrate them in at a younger age so you get a bit more used to it would have been fantastic. Obviously, I did fine. I ended up okay, but it was definitely a big change going from a small school of 600 to a co-ed university of like 16,000 people. So that was definitely something that I didn't necessarily feel super prepared for, but it ended up okay. I didn't recognize what I had learned at the school until several years after I'd left. To be completely honest, for me, it was the status quo. And so it took interacting with other women my age who hadn't gone to an all-girls school to see these kind of disparities. For me, STEM, very important to me. And when I went to a school and it was, maybe a 30% women, 70% men balance, it was very shocking to me. So that was something that was, I guess, surprising, and something that I didn't realize would be the case until I had left and had gotten into university and started studying engineering. It will build your daughter's self-confidence. It will make them a well-rounded individual, and it will give them opportunities for connections well after they've graduated. So for me, I'm very fortunate. I heard from my fifth grade teacher, now head of junior school, over email, and having not talked in over 12 years, we picked up like nothing had happened. So the connections at the school are very strong, and they'll, last you well after you've graduated. Going to this school is something that is definitely a big decision to make. It's maybe not necessarily conventional to send your daughter to an all-girls school, especially if you're looking at a young age. But I really recommend considering how it will help set her up for success in the future. She will learn that she can do anything she sets her mind to. She will be empowered to try those things. And in the end, she'll come out a well-rounded individual who has a very strong connection to her peers, to her teachers, and have found a new community with the school. Don't be afraid to try new things and to fail at them. There are a lot of opportunities for you at the school. Not all of them are going to be your favorite, and sometimes you're going to make mistakes. Sometimes you're going to find things you don't like. Be willing to trust the process. Be willing to make mistakes because now is the best time to learn how to fail. Learn how to fail harder, faster, and then you'll get where you want to go way, way quicker. So be willing to try new things and not like them.
For more information about this school, you can visit their profile at ourkids.net.